What if the world you see isn't real? What if everything you touch, believe, and even fear is part of a carefully constructed illusion? Not by machines, but by your own mind, by society, by centuries of conditioning. The Matrix isn't just a sci-fi movie. It's a symbol, a metaphor, a whispered truth that mystics, philosophers, and spiritual seekers have spoken about for thousands of years. In the film, Neo awakens to discover that the world he knew was a simulation, an artificial dream built to keep him asleep. But this idea is not fiction. It is rooted in the heart of ancient wisdom. In Hindu philosophy, this illusion is called Maya. Maya is the veil that blinds us from the real, from the eternal. It is the world of form, name, and separation, where we forget our true nature as infinite consciousness. We get caught in appearances and roles and stories, and we begin to believe that this is all there is. In Plato's allegory of the cave, prisoners are chained in darkness, watching shadows on a wall, believing them to be reality. One escapes and sees the light, the truth, and realizes everything he thought was real was just a projection. Sound familiar? From Buddhism's concept of illusion, to Gnostic teachings of a false reality, to modern simulation theory, the message is hauntingly similar. We are living in a dream we mistake for reality. But what is the Matrix, really? It's not computers. It's not cables plugged into our skulls. It's the mental programming, the belief systems, the emotional wounds, the cultural conditioning that shapes how we see the world. The Matrix is every voice that told you who to be. It's every rule you never questioned. It's the endless pursuit of external success, validation, control while your soul quietly fades into the background. The Matrix tells you, you are separate, you are limited, you must conform, you must obey, you're not enough. But there's another voice, quiet, still, ancient. It whispers, wake up. It says, you are more than this. It calls you to remember. Hello, the spiritual awakening journey is nothing more than this. To recognize that you've been asleep, to see through the illusion. To unplug from the mental, emotional, and spiritual matrix that has kept you caged. And this journey is not easy. It's just like Neo, awakening hurts. It demands the death of the false self. It requires you to let go of comfort, certainty, and approval. Because truth is rarely comfortable, but it is liberating. To unplug from the Matrix is not to escape life. It's to finally enter it with your eyes open, your heart clear, and your mind free. You begin to notice things you never questioned before. You see how deeply you've been hypnotized. By media, by language, by fear. You start asking, who am I really? What is this world? What is freedom? And perhaps the most important, what is real? Reality, the mystics say, is not out there, it's within. The external world reflects your inner state. And when you shift your consciousness, the illusion loses its power. You no longer react, you respond. You no longer chase, you align. You no longer sleep, you awaken. And here's the secret. The Matrix can't hold you once you've seen it. Once you've tasted truth, you can't go back. So the question is no longer, is the Matrix real? The question is, are you ready to wake up? Because the red pill isn't a pill at all. It's a choice. To question, to look deeper. To remember who you were before the world told you who to be. You were not born to be a machine. You were not born to obey. You were born to awaken.